Are you considering a trip to Portugal and uncertain of where to go? In this video, we show you the very best towns in Portugal. This list shows you all the prettiest towns in Portugal, that are deserving of the most visits, from large cities to smaller towns and picturesque villages. Regardless of Portugal's small size in comparison to other European nations. Most tourists never expect Portugal to have the kind of diversity it does. Portugal is one of the European nations that surprises visitors from all over the world. There is always more to discover when you return. Let's start with our list. Number 10, Obidos. Obidos is yet another incredible town in Portugal. It is located only a short drive from Lisbon. It's a fantastic day trip from the capital. When planning a trip to Portugal, you must absolutely visit the medieval walled city of Obidos, with its charming cobbled streets and sparkling whitewashed houses. The medieval city gained fame in the 13th century, after King Denis I of Portugal gave the village to his bride, Queen Isabel, as a wedding present. Obidos is currently a very well-liked tourist destination in Portugal. The town hosts a number of annual events, including the Christmas Village, the Medieval Festival, and the Obidos Chocolate Festival. Number 9, Lisbon. Lisbon attracts the most visitors' attention, among all other cities in Portugal. For sure, Lisbon is one of the most beautiful cities in Portugal. Lisbon is becoming one of the most popular destinations in Europe. The easiest city to fly in and out is Lisbon in Portugal. So, it is a great idea to include this beautiful city in your list while visiting Portugal. Lisbon is much more than a capital city. The people of this charming city are warm and welcoming. Your visit to the central Lisbon, which has a great small-town atmosphere, makes your visit relaxing and enjoyable. You can't find that atmosphere in other big cities. The architecture and the buildings of the city is simple, stunning and incredible. Even if you have only one day in Lisbon, it's totally worth it, and you should explore the charm, history, and incredible sights. Number 8, Braga. The city of Braga, located around an hour north of Porto, is not only one of the oldest cities in Portugal, but also one of the country's most important and noteworthy religious destinations. Braga is a very popular day trip from Porto and you can easily visit within an hour. The city boasts an incredible array of religious heritage sites. In fact, it has over 30 churches, including the Braga Cathedral, the oldest in the country and dating back to the 12th century. Number 7. Sintra. Sintra, Portugal's magical and royal town, is unlike any other place you'll find. In its heyday, Sintra served as a host to members of the aristocracy and royal family of Portugal, because it was their preferred summer retreat. Royal palaces and luxurious estates are aplenty in Sintra today. The town is surrounded by forests and woods, and is truly like something out of a fairy tale. Don't miss the vibrant Peneda Palace, which looks like it belongs in a Disney film. The nearby Moorish Castle, and the adjacent Peneda Park, are both worthwhile attractions. Given its location to Lisbon, which is less than an hour by train, Sintra is a well-liked day trip destination for many visitors to Lisbon. You can travel there by train or sign up for one of the numerous scheduled full or half-day tours. Sintra is regarded as a must-see destination in Portugal and ought to be on every traveler's itinerary. Number 6. Porto. One of the most charming cities in Portugal is Porto. This vibrant city, split in half by the Douro River, is simply irresistible, thanks to its friendly residents and eye-catching architecture. There are many exciting things to do in Porto, so the key is to prioritize your time wisely among the city's historic structures, iconic ironclad bridge, and endless hills. You need at least a few days to scout this beautiful city. Number 5. Alcobaca and Batalha. Small towns Batalha and Alcobaca can be found in central Portugal. Their magnificent monasteries, the monastery of Alcobaca and the monastery of Batalha, are what make them most famous. The monasteries in Portugal should not be missed. It's difficult to say which monastery is more impressive, or more worthwhile of a visit, but they are both recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Both of them should be seen because they are masterpieces. Although the monastery of Alcobaca was established in 1153, construction didn't end until the middle of the 13th century. The monastery is regarded as Portugal's most beautiful Cistercian abbey, and these structures represent the earliest examples of Gothic architecture in the country. To honor the Battle of Aljubarrota in 1385, the monastery of Batalha, also known as the Monastery of the Battle, was constructed. The monastery was partially completed in the middle of the 16th century, after nearly 2 centuries of work, that started in 1386 and involved 15 supervising architects. The unfinished chapels are a part of the monastery that has never been finished. But it's also one of the monastery's most stunning features. Number 4. Evora. Another old walled city in Portugal that is worth visiting is Evora. It is only about an hour and a half's drive from Lisbon to this rural location. From Lisbon, it is easily accessible as a day trip. Surprisingly, Evora has continued to attract fewer visitors than most other nearby towns to Lisbon, maintaining its status as a hidden gem. However, the city is so beautiful, and offers so much that staying the night would be absolutely justified. Number 3, Funchal. While all other towns mentioned in this video can be found on mainland Portugal, Funchal is the capital city of the Portuguese island Madeira. It's one of Portugal's most beautiful cities, and deserves to be mentioned and visited. Funchal is a city that truly has it all, set in the stunning surroundings of the green hills, which are dotted with red-roofed houses, banana trees, and vibrant flowers on one side, and the azure blue sea on the other. Ancient history and architecture, distinctive customs, exotic flowers and fruits, and delectable cuisine. Additionally, day trips from Funchal allow you to visit all the top attractions and secret gems of Madeira, go whale watching, and take advantage of the countless hiking opportunities that the island offers. Number 2, Monsaraz. Monsaraz is a truly amazing attraction to see, if you love medieval fortified cities. Just over an hour's drive east of Evora, towards Spain, is this little town. You begin to understand what an amazing engineering feat it must have taken to build this city, and its castle as you travel up the hill from which this fortified village rises. As you approach the city gates, the incredibly charming whitewashed houses and cobbled streets welcome you. Boutique stores selling a variety of handicrafts and regional goods line the main street. You can walk along the walls of the Monsaraz Castle, after exploring the village's narrow streets and passing by the old bullfighting ring. Number 1, Tomar. Tomar, a stunning city located in central Portugal, served as the former seat of the Order of the Knights Templar. These three towns make up the monastic triangle, which is home to magnificent Manueline-style monasteries, along with the nearby towns of Batalha and Alcobaca. Tomar became one of the most significant medieval sites in Portugal, after the Convento do Cristo in Tomar was constructed in 1160, and used as the Knights Templars' headquarters. It is now recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. If you want to see the beauty of the world, don't forget to subscribe down below.